Alright, we are recording. And also that change I made earlier to how the recording is, how the overlay is recorded worked fine. I just need to change the preset from balanced to speed. That it just encodes it faster. I think it's also less efficient with the bits, but it's like it's easy enough to encode this stuff. So I'm not too worried about that. And I also checked where it is that the next thing ends. Where this chapter ends, so the next one begins. Sorry, this level. Chapters are just what I call the videos. The levels are what they actually referred to in the game. Yeah, this is the temple level. Hang on. There we go. There. And as you can see, we do have some temple-like things, and like columns, stairs. Of course, the stairs don't really look like that until you get another look at them. This is, you know, pretty clearly temple entrance kind of thing. Which does kind of bring me to one thing that I always found a little odd about the game. Is you're going up. You're going towards the surface. So who built this stuff that they went so far down when they had the least technology available to help them? I mean, it just seems odd to me, but whatever. Done. Doesn't that look neat over there? Anyway, let's keep going. Yeah, that last video was about 10 minutes long. Hopefully this one will be longer, and it looked like it should be. Okay. I think it must have been over 1,000 years old. Do that. And by the way, I can move the mouse around, I just don't want to. I don't want to throw things off. Search for the cultists all my life. Finally see it in person to be the first. So this is where we're really starting to get more of a sense about who this person is. That he has been more or less obsessed with finding this history that had been lost to time. People didn't think that it was real, but he found it. And now we are in the temple where that is thousands of years old, he says. And we're going to be exploring it. Technically, again, because he's been through all this stuff already. It's like where the game started is like the furthest deep he got before turning back, before you turn it back. That right there, no, that's not. I remember when I first played this, just some of the fun, weird things that happened for me. Where just you don't realize what's right next to you until you scan it. And like one time I did it and it's like, holy crap, I didn't realize I was right next to this. I should be getting near to one of those moments. Look at all these columns. Like they did a lot of work down here considering this was thousands of years ago and completely dark. Although true, we do apparently have a tree. So this technically shouldn't be that deep. Makes me wonder how it was so hard to find. And this large an opening too, that has been compromised with roots coming down. It's like, you'd think people would have noticed this, because it would have been a cave-in at some point. this is it. This thing right here. One of these statues just somewhere else. I didn't realize I was standing right next to it, and then suddenly I like hit the burst, and there it is. It's like, what the hell? Especially because it's humanoid, so it's like, what the? I just, because I wasn't fully sure about what was even going on in the game yet. It's like that thing just next to you. Ah, yeah. And pop it. It'd be kind of interesting if somebody actually made up this system, you know, an actual LiDAR, handheld LiDAR, and a head-mounted display system like this, and, you know, connected people to it to see how well they could get around with it. I'd be willing to try that. It would be interesting. This might have been it, where it's like I was next to it, and then it's like, God, dear God, there's a guy with antlers right next to me. What the hell? Here's one that fell. One thing a little annoying about this game, and is only a little annoying, is all these dots have to be remembered. And that makes the save files pretty big. Like over 300 meg, I want to say, for one complete playthrough. Yeah. And I want to say I tried zipping it, and it didn't get that much smaller, so there already is some compression. And it's like, man, it makes you kind of wish that it could just be, like, it marks zones to the game, to the environment, and it just remembers what the coverage is, and then just procedurally fills it in. I mean, as it is, it's procedurally filled in by the dots here. So, yeah, this is where they perform the sacrifices, so altar up there. The more I scan around the altar, the more revealed. I'll be doing that, I just, you know, want to clear up around here. That noise is typically associated with there being the ghosts, the sensor ghosts. Gonna pop that again. So, I don't remember something happening here. Isn't it impressive that they had railings? Like sturdy railings that are still rigid. It's like these cultists were apparently very good at building things. Alright, and there are some ghosts up here. I do remember them. I think technically you can get away without actually picking up that upgrade. But knowing what it is, it's, no, you want it. You want it. It's a cool one. And valuable. Useful. Useful more than valuable. I don't know why I said valuable. I mean, it's not an inappropriate use of the word. Yeah. Remember what they said about sacrifices. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. But isn't it interesting how they're not here, but you still have those echoes? The ghosts there. But yeah, so the map view. Super, super useful. And it already has some things filled in that I haven't gotten to yet. Interesting. But back down there is where I was. Okay, I can't. No, don't have that ability. Okay, so all the way back there is where it started, at the scanner. Then went over there, through all of this, like right there, that's where we had that one ghost. I was like, he was the first ghost, though, right there. Came through here, the first scan, so that's chasm. So, yeah, so all of that, up to about there, was, first thing, then chasm was just this part here. Actually, yeah, just basically this part, which you can see right here. As you go, you get the bow scan, then you like go down and back through chasm, and then you come up to about there, and that's where this one starts. But anyway, here's one thing though that's really cool. Yeah, I'll do it this way. The map is live updated. So you can scan and then pop out and see it that way, and it is really cool. When you pour past, they threw over the edge. I think that's just supposed to be, you know, the wind, sound of the wind. Could also be the souls of the sacrifice, though, crying out. I'm not sure. That in. It's believed the cave itself was malevolent. The dead could never escape. Their victims were doomed to relive their final tortured hours forever. No wonder people went mad down here. It's also... I'm assuming these are wood. They really stood up very well. Consider. Like all these benches. And I'll do the whole moving around. All that scanning. So you can, it just gets kind of funky looking. You know, here's also one of those where it gets kind of weird because you don't actually know where the wall is. You can see through the walls, I guess would be a better way of putting that. Yeah, even though all this was already scanned, that's because I was scanning through things. This is the way to keep going. I think. Pretty sure. And I haven't already scanned it, so... Yeah, this is one part of the game that is easy to get lost in. Okay, I think I'm out. Sort of. Well, okay, yeah. I'm through all the prison. Yeah, this definitely looks like it's better construction than some ancient cultists. But this is exactly where we are. That's the altar, so this is where we had first entered. See over there, that's where it got the map attachment. I don't think it's long the rest of this level. I'll just select a beat here. I mean, yeah, this level hasn't changed yet. Next level is the lake. It'll be obvious when we get there. The monks who came after, they spent their time in silent prayer to an unanswering God. So that's, yeah. So this was occupied after the cultists as well. It just, apparently, they didn't go so deep. So that would explain some of this stuff. Like some things are here because they were put in after. I don't perfectly remember the way to go. That's where I came in. Okay, so I need... Okay. I was right here, I just didn't see it keep going up. And again, we got these roots. That would make you think you're near the surface, but you're not. And that is something that never dawned on me before all the times I've played this before. And I've played it 3 times? Once as the first playthrough, twice. Second time was New Game Plus, because that is an option. I think I did it again though as part of a stream. I don't remember. I know I at least started playing it for the stream. I just don't remember how far I went. Still have a little bit more to go. But not much, I think. Yeah, very, very little more to go. And I'll just... We're already into the next chapter, but here, just do that so you can see we are at the light. Let me also... Oh, it isn't doing it. What the heck? I can't move. I don't know why. Okay, now I can move. That was weird. Alright. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be stopping the recording. But I'm filling in. Let me fill in. Alright. There. Okay. So, yeah. Save it. Boom. And... Come on. In the lake. Alright. So yeah, so that's this one. So do this, and then after that will be the river. Fun, fun, fun. See you next time.